delve deep into the life of Scott Cunningham, a crucial architect of contemporary witchcraft. Scott was born on a warm summer day, June 27, 1956, in the bustling city of Royal Oak, Michigan. During his early years, Cunningham displayed a distinct curiosity and gravitation towards the mystical world, sparking his lifelong journey into witchcraft. But his contributions far exceeded simple fascination. He wasn't just a prolific writer and a best-selling author on the subject of witchcraft and Wiccan spirituality. Scott Cunningham was a luminary, a beacon of light in the foggy world of Wiccan spirituality, spearheading an era of openness and public acceptance. As an influential figure in the LGBT+ community, he used his position to advocate for inclusivity and diversity within the Wiccan community. His ceaseless dedication to the solitary practice of Wicca introduced a unique perspective, which revolutionized the way modern-day practitioners approach the craft. Cunningham's comprehensive understanding of the craft and his impeccable ability to lucidly convey its intricacies have been instrumental in breaking down the barriers of misunderstanding surrounding witchcraft. His teachings have not only significantly the Wiccan community, but also widened its reach to those seeking spiritual alternatives. Moreover, his contributions to folk magic have been monumental. He authored a series of books on the subject, reviving age-old traditions and creating a blueprint that many practitioners follow today. His reinterpretation of ancient spells and rituals merged modern perspective has provided an accessible and relevant platform for those dabbling in folk magic. Any discussion on contemporary witchcraft is not just incomplete, but lacking in depth without immersing in the life, work, and extraordinary contributions of Scott. Scott Cunningham was not just an influential figure in the Wiccan community, but also a significant contributor to the world of folk magic. His diligent exploration and meticulous documentation of folk magic practices provided a comprehensive understanding of the craft, which was often shrouded in mystery and misconceptions. Cunningham authored a series of books on folk magic, which have become the quintessential guides for practitioners. His seminal works, such as Earth Power, Techniques of Natural Magic, and Earth, Air, Fire, and Water, More Techniques of Natural Magic, are now considered essential reading for anyone interested in the craft. These books encapsulate the essence of folk magic, providing a unique blend of practical rituals, historical context, and philosophical insights. But Cunningham's work was more than just an instructional guide. It was a catalyst for change. His writings broke down the barriers of misunderstanding surrounding folk magic, making it more accessible and less intimidating to the uninitiated. His work has significantly influenced the way folk magic is understood and practiced today. In conclusion, Scott Cunningham's work in folk magic has been as influential as his contributions to Wicca, making him a truly versatile figure in the world of witchcraft. His legacy in folk magic is a testament to his intellectual curiosity, his dedication to the craft, and his ability to make the mystical accessible to all. Moving on to scene number 3, we dive into the life of Scott Cunningham. Born on June 27, 1956, in Royal Oak, Michigan, he was a prolific writer and a best-selling author on witchcraft and Wiccan spirituality. From an early age, Scott was intrigued by the mystical, drawing inspiration from his grandmother's practices. In high school, his interest intensified as he studied the craft with a practicing Wiccan friend, further fueling his fascination with witchcraft and Wiccan spirituality. Choosing an unconventional path, Scott became a technical writer, enrolling at San Diego State University in 1974. But his passion for the esoteric remained unwavering. His first book, Magical Herbalism, was published in 1982, marking the beginning of his journey as an author. His seminal work, Wicca, A Guide for the Solitary Practitioner, came out in 1988, shaking the spiritual world. It opened the Wiccan spiritual tradition to new practitioners and has sold nearly 1 million copies since its original publishing. His writings were deeply influenced by his search for a queer-affirming tradition within the Wiccan faith. Tragedy struck Scott in the early 1990s when he was diagnosed with cryptococcal meningitis, a complication of HIV/AIDS. He fought bravely but never fully recovered, ultimately passing away on March 28, 1993. Scott Cunningham's work has played a significant role in popularizing the Wiccan spiritual tradition. His life, though tragically cut short, has left a lasting impact that continues to resonate within the witchcraft community and beyond. Scene 4. Scott Cunningham's influence goes beyond his lifetime. His work continues to inspire and guide practitioners of witchcraft even today. His books, teeming with wisdom and insights into the Wiccan spiritual tradition, remain popular among both novices and seasoned practitioners. Cunningham's emphasis on solitary practice, a reflection of his own quest for a queer-affirming tradition within Wicca, has empowered individuals to explore their spirituality on their own terms. His seminal work, Wicca, a guide for the solitary practitioner, has sold nearly 1 million copies and continues to open doors for those seeking a path in Wicca. His passion for the craft and his commitment to inclusivity have left an indelible mark on the Wiccan community. Cunningham's exploration of herbalism and magical spirituality has not only deepened the understanding of these areas, but has also made them more accessible to the wider public. His work continues to demystify Wicca, breaking down barriers and fostering a greater acceptance of this spiritual tradition. Scott Cunningham's life, work, and legacy continue to shape the practice of witchcraft even today, making him an enduring figure in the Wiccan community.